based on the value of those life insurance policies. So it's basically $2 million.
It's exactly $2 million.
It's exactly $2 million.
What does he take? What medicine does he take? Can you find it and tell us?
The person was sick, weighed 400 pounds, and was unemployed. When the person died, the Stevensons collected $2.9 million from life insurance policies.
Hi, I'm Solomon, insurance agent, and if there's one thing I've learned in the insurance industry is this. People lie, motive shift, and story change. But the paperwork never does. This is a show where coverage meets chaos, where we break down the wildest insurance cases, the fraud, the scams, the crimes, and find the moment where we see the truth hiding in the fine print. Today's case takes us to East Harris County, Texas, and trust me, pretty weird. Pastor Marcus, age 54, was running a church, and the church had a little thrift store on the side. This church was called Blessed Again Ministries. The problem was this: the donations was drying up, the bills were piling up, and instead of praying for a miracle, he started planning a felony. The good pastor turns off his 16 camera surveillance system that he has for the church and then pays a homeless man through used tools and pocket change to burn the building down. 3 months before the fire, the good pastor took out a $1.5 million policy on the church and the thrift store. Now, if you've been in insurance for like 10 minutes, you automatically know, you will assume, I'll put it that way, that sudden increases in insurance policies, that means that's a red flag. That's what I'm going to use. The younger people say red flag. That's a big ass red flag. It's convenient. That's just too convenient. So on April the 19th of 2005, before the sunrise, there was a fire. That fire burned down the church, but it didn't stop there. It burned down the thrift store, a pain clinic, a pharmacy, and several other businesses that were associated with the square. Over $1 million in damages. This is arson. The investigators find several ignition points. They found accelerant residue. They found stages of burglary, and a voodoo, and I'm not making this up, a voodoo doll was placed outside the medical clinic to throw the investigators off. It wasn't thought out. It was an idea, one I wouldn't have used, but whatever. Within 10 days after the insurance got involved with it, he calls the insurance company and he tells them that it was him that did it. He just wanted the stress to stop. Later, he tries to walk it back, but that's too late. It's done. Once you confess to the insurance company that you did something, it's in paperwork. You wrote it down. It's done. The homeless man testified that the good pastor paid him in used tools and pocket change to stage it as a break-in, burned the building down, and make it look like a hate crime. I don't know where the voodoo doll came in, though. So the evidence against him was louder than the praise team. The jury did not take long. Marcus was convicted of insurance fraud and arson. He gets 10 years in prison, a $20,000 fine, and $30,000 in restitution he has to pay. The homeless man pled guilty and ratted. The homeless man pled guilty, testified against the good pastor, and Blessed Assured Ministries never reopened. Desperation brings out the devil in you. That was cheesy. I'll see you guys on the next one. I bet you it was that congregation. I bet you that congregation stressed that man the hell out. You just burned it down. I bet you it was that congregation. Stress? The congregation will stress a pastor out. The congregation does stress out pastors. I bet you it was that congregation.